we should call him Wilbur, as we splay his legs the length of the dissection tray. That Charlotte would be devastated to see her pig with the blood wrestled out of him. I'm forced to look at his lidded eyes and know that this pig never saw the light of day alive. But he is spry and dry, and he has fur and teeth, and those eyes, and the absence of warmth is the only thing that reminds me that his lungs aren't soaking up the room like mine. That, and the smell, and the bells that clang when I cut, telling myself it's just fat, like steak, like plastic wrap, like more package, more distance, less animal, less alive. I am trying to convince myself that my news feed is less alive. Like if I don't look it straight in the eye, then it hurts less to look at. Like pig, I peel back my cell phone like fat, exposing organs with each tap. The news smells like formaldehyde, and I blush like red tide, like my cowardice is a deadly joyride. Tragedy makes us itch. So when bomb raids are breaking news, when a boy in a hospital bleeds pixels in front of my eyes, when people broadcast their dusty face goodbyes, I am as frozen as a scalpel above skin. I blink to think that it all disappears when my phone glow doesn't see my irises. I scroll because I am a distracted soul, and in this digital quilt, it is easier on the eyes to read beauty tips than to realize how blatantly human and real this is. But apathy always chimes in. Aren't we so far from the slaughterhouse? So far from the womb he was plucked from. Surely the pain has diffused on his way from mother onto this tray, from tragedy onto screen, from far away death onto smartphone. Isn't it easier to think this pig is a TV prop? To think his velvet flesh ears rubber? Isn't it easier to think catastrophe is a stage play? That this Aleppo blood comes from bottles and the rubble is all made of foam? Isn't it easier to think we just didn't hear the director say cut? Like it all stops when we look away, so we look away. The pig's vessels turned to string when we forgot that blood ran through them. Their cries for help turned to elevator music when we forgot that life pumped through them. It's not supposed to be comfortable to be a spectator to tragedy on the other side of the world or in our backyard. Seeking to understand is like wrestling a beast that most won't, because the twinge of discomfort is just too much. Apathy is a U-turn tactic. Dehumanization is a prickly sedative, and even if the news is our specimen, we are still dissecting life.